This is Marimuthu Kannivadi. We are in HSE Mindset Live. If you still not subscribed, subscribe for regular health, safety and environment updates and all the HSE informations, safety carrier, safety improvements and a lot of safety informations you get it through this channel. I'm regular trainings are going on as like live, so you can update your knowledge and informations. So here we start for the safety officer stand. So the safety officer role is a major role nowadays everywhere, you know, as per the OSHA and legal framework, occupational health and safety side, as per the standard and as per the legal requirement, the companies needs to appoint a safety officer for every 50 persons for construction safety. The same thing for most of the organization, they are appointing the safety officers. So the safety role, how you can proceed, how you can go ahead, that's very, very important. Because you already chosen as a safety officer career, how you can proceed. Because as I said, you have a degree, engineering degree or degree in science or certifications, you joined it as a safety officer, how you can work as a safety officer. You cannot simply get the directions from the people from the operations department or some other department. You are not a security guard. You are a highly professional safety officer. This highly professional approach of safety officer is only the way to progress in your career as a high level. And also, you can also join in a reputed companies. Wherever the big concerns, big industries, you have to develop as a safety officer career from the root itself, and you can develop lot of your character. That character only make you best safety manager, and you will get best organizational career. Now you see in oil and gas and Middle East, the most of the safety heads are westerns, especially western part of the world, UK, US, and other western countries. So why they are recruiting safety heads? Safety, we can call it as a safety heads, safety lead, safety manager, regional safety manager. There are so many positions are head positions are there. GM safety. So these all the positions, why it's required? Because the Westerns are very open-minded. They will work as a professionals. The working as a professional required in safety department. You cannot simply work as a security guard or watchman for safety officer positions. When you are started to work as a watchman or security officer, you will not fit for the safety officer, safety engineer or safety department positions. You have to think, you have to be independent, you have to take decisions, and you must have the problem solving ability. You must have the communication ability to easily communicate the people, whoever it may be. You have to be straightforward. the straightforward, problem solving, communication, and not hiding anything. Be frank, boldness, braveness. These all the things only make you a strong safety officer. This character only loved by all international companies, like wherever the Western companies, wherever the Gulf oil and gas companies, construction industries. Actually, why they are liking this means because you are a safety officer. When you are started to compromise, then everything compromised. Once you started to compromise, you will compromise everything about the safety. Then you started to compromise means you are negliging the safety measures. You are negliging the small mistakes. You are not observing properly. You are seeing the bias. The safety is unbiased, not religious based, not language based, not people based, not top or bottom or muscle power based. It's a safety is a bold, brave, and unbiased character. You should not be biased with anyone. You have to unbias. And also, you have to work according to the situations. In case of emergency, in case of anything in the organization, you have to be brave enough to work as a safety officer. When your career goes like this only, in future, you are going for some other company, they will hear about your achievements, your working culture, your nature of talent. This will only speaks you to go up in a big companies. When you are started to work as a security officer or watchman, like, then you never go up, because in all professional and highly reputation oriented companies, they likes only professional safety officers, professional safety managers, professional safety people, not just like a security officers. Because in Western world and in Middle East, why the Western people are head and a safety department. Even in these parts of the world, Asian parts of the world, many safety heads are from the Western side, because they are brave enough to tell no means no, yes means yes. They didn't tell you, they even not bother head of the top management, not bother about the influenced persons, not bother about the operations. That's what the safety department stands. You see, you have to develop a professional safety attitude when you joined it as a safety officer. You have to stand for human resources, not operations. Because when you started compromise with the operation people, then you are compromising the safety. When you are compromising the safety, then there is no safety. Compromising means no safety. You are compromising the shortcuts, no safety. You are compromising the others' working culture, no safety. The safety is for 100%. Everyone required attention. Everyone is responsible for safety. PPE means everyone has to wear the PPEs. There is no exception for the wearing the PPEs of persons, top management only. You can give exception means, then what is the safety? So you have to give the all the person wearing the PPEs, personal protective equipment, you have to make sure if the top management coming without safety gears, you have to ask that much guts you must have. So that is why the safety department is very important. You have to develop a bold and braveness. You have to develop your own character to observe the things. That is very important being a safety officer. When you are keeping on supporting the operations, then where is your skills? But peoples will always talk anything against you, but you should always be patient. That's very important. Hi, Raj. Then Arzing. Hi, Raj. Shiny. Hi. Thanks for attending the safety officer training sessions. So where you can stand for whether HR or operation, that is the our topic today. So we are talking about the Western world oil and gas field where the safety managers and safety heads are Western people. Why? Because the organization and the corporate level and the big organization, reputed organization believe safety officer position is still a full gentleness and straightforward, unbiased things required. The Western people, they are always straightforward. If yes means yes, sorry. They will tell accept the truth. No means they will tell no. So accepting the truth and not hiding anything. That's why the Western people are in the head positions. So in these parts of the world, when you are a safety officer, then what you can develop, how you can develop means you have to develop braveness, you have to develop straightforwardness, you have to be communicative, you don't know the language, you learn it and started to talk. When you are in the Middle East, so many languages are there. Arab peoples are there. Then Hindi peoples are there to speak Hindi, Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, Kannada. So many languages are there. So major populations, how much they are speaking, you have to ask with them and learn it and talk to them with their own languages. So the communication is very much important when you are working as a safety officer. If you are not properly communicating, they are not thinking you are their friend means then you will not achieve anything in the safety. So they have to get a trust from you. They have to get a faith from you. So that will make you a good safety officer. So when you are in the construction side, oil and gas side, you are started as a safety officer career, you have to be patient. People always chant you. They will insult you. They will sometimes make you fire you with the questions because of other departments always think safety sometimes extra luggage. They will tell, I know my safety, why you here? But this all is a different scenario when you have to come across all these things. When you are coming from all these things only, you can develop as a big safety professional, highly professional safety officer, become the safety manager or inspector, advisor. So that's what people in the ground, they are always be patient, straightforward, braveness, communication skills, problem solving ability, and kind enough to the human beings. That's why I tell you, you have to kind enough to the human beings. Safety officers become a welfare officers. You have to support humans. You have to support environment. You have to support the basic people's employees, whatever their problems. Problems means safety problem, health problem, then environmental issues. You have to address, you have to tell the top management about this. These all the things you have to bold enough to handle. That time only you yourself became a successful safety officer. You see, many people in the world, why they are failure in safety officers position means they are not able to tolerate tension, stress given by the operation department, and another people around the people, they will give the pressure to the safety department and safety people and the safety officers. In that case they will compromise because of the part of salary maybe, but that is not the life. You can get reputational companies jobs. The professionals working companies never compromise the safety. And also the you have to take, wherever you work you have to be professional. That is your goal. That is only make you a big safety professional. That will make you your career up. Otherwise you will not succeed in the career. You have to think the operations is there, whatever work is there, but you are not came here for supporting the operation. Okay, safety is a supporting services enough, but if something compromised in the safety side, you have to ask. If you are not asking, then what is the role of safety officer? Why government organizations and government insisting the organization to appoint a safety officer? Because government think the safety officer working as a representative for the employees, human resources, like they are protecting the employees, they are protecting the human rights. That's why the legal side itself asked the appoint a safety officer for 50 members in a construction industry, and also the major industries everywhere, companies ask them to appoint a safety officer. So this will only make them happy. Nowadays worldwide the safety career is enhanced because the lot of human rights associations, human rights council, and human rights organizations insist to give the proper human rights. That's why to care about the human rights, to care about the welfare of the humans, normally the companies appointing the safety officer. So when the safety officer appointed for the purpose of human resources, human rights, for the human rights safety officer appointed, in that case how you can support the operations? Because operations wants targets, operations wants production, operation wants excessive work, operation wants their department to shine, but the safety department don't have any target. their target is zero accident incident. That is their target. So targeting zero accident, zero incident means you have to be fair enough. If you are fair enough, then only you can Arzil Maisons, Arzil Maisons high, Raj high for attending this safety stands for safety officers classes. So how it goes? The safety officer stand. Human rights is your stand. You have to raise a question in case of not good quality of water provided. You have to raise the question not proper restrooms not provided. You have to raise the questions the employees proper PPE not given. You have to raise the question. Not proper accommodation given. You have to raise a question. Then they are not given proper communication to their families because it's linked to the human rights. It's linked to the mind of the workers. If mind okay, then only their work okay. If mind upset, work also upset. So that's why we are telling behavior based safety. So the safety officer always needs to think about HR, not operations. When you start to think about the operations, you are not a safety officer. You become a operation guy. So the HR side, wherever you are working, you have to think about human rights and also people's their needs, their work problems, their facilities, their accommodations, their communications, their first aids, their various problems because of their work culture. So these are the things, being a safety officer, you have to be recorded, you have to take a proper steps. If you are not taking the proper steps in this, then there is no need to stay in that job. Because the safety officer, when you are compromising working as a security or watchman, then there is no proper working culture in that company, in that organization. So wherever you go, you have to be patient. You have to be directly or indirectly support the human rights of the employees, and you have to be very fair enough, brave enough, straightforward to talk to head of the organization about the problems of the company. Because when operations concentrating the operational safety, operational works, their target, their production, everything, but you are not in a position to target operations. You have to think about how much drinking water is coming, how many people working in the direct sunlight. In case working in the direct sunlight, what will be their safety measures, how you can handle them. Dehydration, heat stroke will come, whether water provided, sufficient work, rest given. So these all the things you have to think it. They will not think. If somebody is asking to operation department, go 15 people work in the yard in the direct sunlight around 40 to 50 degree. So what's your role as a safety officer? Immediately you cannot tell that, okay, I'm also accepting, we will go and work. It's not the way. You have to tell them what will be the temperature, how the physical conditions of the workers. So change the time. Ask the operation to change the timings from hot sun environment to the normal. For example, instead of having the afternoon 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, make them start the work 3 o'clock or in the early morning. So this is the way you have to tell. In case any emergency, wind is strong, any emergency, you must have a bold enough to tell the top management or anyone stop work. When you are started to tell stop the work means then you are a brave person. You are started to raise the human rights complaints within the organization. So when you are in the organization, you have to think about employees problems. It means human resources problems. It means how the human feelings, whether they have a illness, they have any issues in their body. So these all you have to observe and tell the HR department or top management or concerned people to give the rest. That's what the safety department working. When you started this kind of culture from the beginning itself, then you become a professional safety officer. When you are starting on compromising the safety with the operations, then you will become a security officer or watchman. That's why people always insist being a safety officer, you have to brave, you have to problem solving, you have to communication, you have to stand for the human resources or human rights of the people and employees. It means you are not making union, you are not supporting everything for the employees, you are the supporting for the employees about their facilities, their accident incident free working culture, safe working environment. You are going to create a safe working environment. That's what it's required. When you are giving the safe working environment only, you can avoid any kind of accidents, incidents, near misses, anything like that. So the most of the accidents are happening because of human error. Why the human error? Because people's having the problems within their mind, they are not in a position to express. That's why they are not able to express, they get accident, incident, minor or major. So why the safety officer position required? Because the employees' feelings, their issues, they want to convey one representative. That representative is none. Who is that? The person is safety officer. He is the person, he has to get all the information, problems, issues, and whatever their minute observations, minute strange characters, these all the safety officer has to observe. He has to take a decision if he is able to work, he is willing to work. If he is okay, then you can ask them work. If he is not, if he is if he is ill or he is not in a position to work, in that case, what you can do, you can ask the employees go on rest and tell the management or operations, he is sick, he is not able to work, I'm not in a position to tell him to work. So that kind of stand you have to take, because safety officer role is to protect the employees, to protect the environment, to protect the safe working culture. That will only reduce the accidents, the incidents, whatever mishaps, and also loss prevention. The operations and another all the department, they always concentrate their works. Their purchasing means they want to purchase and get good name from the organization. Operation means they want to get the target, they want to finish the target and they get the good name from the top management. But the safety only speaks how many complaints you solved, how many you problems encountered, how you solved, how many accidents, incidents occur. If there is no accident and incident means the safety officer doing fine job in the ground. That's why there is no minor major incidents. Why the minor major incidents are happening? Because mind upset of the employees. When you are safety officer concentrating each and every employee's feelings, their mind, their wellness, their issues, whatever it may be, then he will take and solve the problem. He is happy. He will not deviate from this work, and he is happily working means no accidents, incidents. That's why safety officers want a fruitful career. He want to join big reputation companies and organization. Then you have to start with your career in a straightforward braveness and supporting the human rights and human resources. That will only make you good career in a safety. That will make you in a reputation safety officer or HSE officer, and you become a safety manager or HSE manager. So that is your goal. So be always with HR and human resources. Always stand with the employees. Always stand with their problems. Always stand their facilities. Make ready for safe working environment. That is your goal. That will give the professional your achievement as a safety officer. Thank you for attending the live session of this safety officer stand. You have any doubt, you can ask through the comments, and subscribe this channel. You'll get lot of safety informations and ISO 9001, 14001 and 45001 informations, and regular live updates. You can get lot of about health and safety and environment issues and problem solving abilities, everything. Thanks for watching. Thank you again.